Before we continue with the video, we would like to announce that we've created a Facebook page where you can contact us. Furthermore, if you're interested, you can join a newly made group where we can share our S.T.A.L.K.E.R related experiences and thoughts. Links are in description. Have you ever played S.T.A.L.K.E.R, wandered into some random building, and suddenly jumped from your seat because of a random bloodsucker? Well, imagine something even scarier than that. Here we will explore the mutants that were fortunately or unfortunately not released in the original games. In-game mutants are separated into two main categories: humanoid and animal mutants. Starting with the humanoid ones. He is a completely cut mutant from all three games, and its name means fracture in Russian, and also is the name of a Russian army camo. I remember the first time I encountered this creepy monster in Oblivion Lost. I was in some open area in broad daylight, doing some fetch quest, when suddenly this abomination screams behind me, and when I turn back I can see him running towards me, staring into my soul. Sometimes I honestly forget how scary this game can be. While his name might sound a bit goofy, this mutant could have made you check surroundings twice as often. He is really small, the size of a car wheel actually, but he's really agile. Imagine taking down a bunch of bandits and ending up with a sliver of health. While you desperately try to find some medkits on them, while looting, the Car-Lick knocks you down when you least expect it. I thought it was a nice concept to add a little devil with lightning speed. His face is also truly terrifying. These huge warrior-like mutants are a lot similar with the super mutants from Fallout regarding their appearance. They wear few pieces of metal on their skin as armor and can be seen wielding a Makarov and a wrench. The name Morlock is a reference to the Morlocks of the H.G. Wells book The Time Machine. Despite the ones that appear in the game, the zombie and ghost zombie are unarmed and have no protection. They are often seen with ripped civilian clothes, very likely to have been forced into lab experiments following X-18 laboratory documents. The big difference between zombie and ghost zombie is that the brain scorcher not only destroyed the minds of these individuals, but also completely scrambled the molecular structure of their bodies. In the final games, zombies can be found hanged or impaled. The counterpart was a very underdeveloped mutant, but its basic idea could have worked very well in my opinion. It was an insane replica of a S.T.A.L.K.E.R created by the famous Noosphere. I think their intention was for him to approach you after you've killed any neutral or friendly people in the zone. Animal mutants. It is unknown that these disfigured mutants were once wildcats or domestic cats. However, they are bigger in size than a normal cat and acts more as a cheetah hunting its prey. These mutants can be seen in the final games as stuffed animals. The S.T.A.L.K.E.R was simply a mutated horse born in the imagination of the fans. When the game was in development, everyone got a chance to create concepts for mutants. The one who won though was the Snork, of course. These species were intended to be highly contagious, introducing a new mechanic to the game. They were supposed to turn regular rats into infected ones, which became way more aggressive. Swamp Beast is a mutant that uses the model of the poltergeist we're familiar with. Unlike the poltergeist, they can be seen in their true form near swamps, using their enormous hands to walk, but only in Lost Alpha. It is also worth mentioning the Phantasm. With its terrifying power to confuse enemies with images of itself, the Phantasm could have become a menacing mutant. We can see how this idea is actually used for various other mutants when approaching the brain scorcher. Most of the mentioned above can be found in mods. Do you think these creatures would have had a greater impact if they've been actually implemented? Let us know in the comments. If you managed to get this far into the video, please consider liking it and subscribing to our channel. We are waiting for any suggestions regarding future topics, but until then, good hunting, Stalker.